Good evening, everybody. I forgot my chat blocker, and am also the most powerful wizard of all time, Ryusei Shining Heart. Howdy, howdy. We are gonna play some more Final Fantasy XIV tonight. You guys get to come along while I do some, suffering in the new Nier Automata raid and track down some Glamour biddies. Looks like Pokemon Czar and Professor Hukario are in chat. How is it hanging, guys? I've had a very long day. How about you? Ugh. Doing alright, doing alright. Good, good. Glad to hear that. Let me go ahead. Actually, let me... Aw, well, let's do what we can to maybe boost your mood up a little bit. Because, that's not good. Let's, go on a little bit of adventure. Have a little bit of fun. I bought it this afternoon. Oh, yeah, mostly just because, you know, for my FC, in case they want to discuss something and they don't want it to get out to the greater internets. It's totally not because I'm sitting here having ERP messaging discussions while I'm streaming. 100% that's not happening. Yeah, no, it's mostly just to protect my FC's privacy, and the privacy of anyone who decides they want to message me. Somebody might, you know, throw out, you know, some real life names, and we don't want to be part of that. What was I doing? Okay. So I bought it this afternoon, and I thought I might glam it up a little bit. You know what? We'll do that later. There's a new outfit that was out on the Mog Station, and I may or may not have paid for it this afternoon. But we'll take care of that a little later. I think I've got everything I need from the Nier raid, so I'm gonna try to maybe greed on a couple of the other bits and pieces. I'm hoping everyone else already has them. Yeah, it's the new, what is it, the Reshi outfit? I actually was looking at it earlier. This thing. It looks pretty neat, and it dyes pretty well. It was kind of Eastern themed, and I run Monk, so I figured that'd be... Oh, actually, yeah, that's super hot. I like that a ton. How does that look with... Actually, yeah, that's pretty alright. Let me remove outfit. Check out the Zori. Yeah, Man, maybe if I dye it black, yes. Crap, okay. That's fire. Maybe with a different set of shoes? We'll figure it out. You know what? Yeah, let's go to Kugain and take a looky-loo. Let's play dress up. Where am I going? Go to the Bokairo Inn. Because, let's be real, Yes, I was about to say the true end game isn't raids. It isn't you know, crafting. The true end game is glamour. It is fashion. I already threw it in here, so let's try on. Yeah. Apply glamour. You know what? We'll withdraw from that. I'm gonna be that jerk. I'm sorry, everyone on Crystal Data Center. Apply that. And I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it with ladies' clogs. No. That'll work. Cosmo Wanda ain't slick. I think the only other thing was maybe the fists, but we'll enable die preview on that. In black, yeah. I do like that, but I do also really like... Let me try this on. Ooh. Nah, we'll go with the normal top. Let's go grab some dye real quick from the marketplace. Gotta color coordinate. Wait, are they? Yeah, there they are. Pink and green. It is super comfy looking. They said it was like a cold weather type deal, and I mean, I know it's like summer right now. Which is, I guess, an odd time to really release this, but I'm a sucker for the Eastern aesthetic. So let's go dark green. Just need the one, and then what do I have? I search. And my saddlebag. Okay, cool. Yes, yes. I was gonna say, I noticed you using some of Silver's emotes. That's pretty cool. Honestly, I mean, it should probably go without saying, but I'm a big fan of most, if not all, of the VShojo girls. Silver and her 700 plus mods on Skyrim. Jeez. Yeah, she's kind of a night owl. She definitely has some late night streams that I'm not able to get to. I wish I had more time. Like, it's tough being a VTuber and a VTube fan because, like, I want to watch everybody. I want to give everybody all of the support that I can give, and it's it's really difficult because there just aren't enough of me or hours in the day. All right, who's last DPS? There we go. Yeah, like the last time I played Skyrim, or attempted to play Skyrim, I had, I think the count was like 300 something mods, and I was like, I'm gonna play some Skyrim, and then Nexus Mod Manager said, hey man, I got an update. And I was like, okay, cool, that's probably good. And then Nexus Mod Manager also said, I'm uninstalling every last mod that you've ever installed. Good luck remembering what order you installed them in to get them to work. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Guess I'm not playing Skyrim ever again. Yeah, major F. Because, man... That's just... That is like 4 hours of work trying to put together all of those mods again and figuring out, like, Skyrim script extender and, you know, which mods I got from where, what's still available, what isn't. I grabbed a lot of stuff off of a couple of like independent sites. See, never got too deep into Skyrim modding. Let's just like stuff on the Steam Workshop. The stuff on the Steam Workshop is good, but man, when you go into the deep end of Skyrim modding, there is so much. My personal favorite mod was the random start. That makes new games really interesting. What it does is, rather than Skyrim starting up and you having to sit through the, you're finally awake, that, meme bullshit, it puts you in the middle of River Run, lets you make your character, and then you have the option of picking a class. It doesn't do anything to, like, affect your skills, but it just gives you, like, a set of gear, and then it randomly spits you out somewhere in Skyrim. Like, a random location that is, could be a town, could be the entrance of a Dwemer ruin, could be anywhere. I think it was just called, like, Skyrim Random Start, and it was a lot of fun. Because you'd be like, oh, I want to be a thief, and it would just give you, like, a dagger and, like, some tattered clothes, and be like, alright, good luck. Fight your way through, hag ravens until you can get to whatever the closest town is. Only noteworthy might was the Lucario race. That's fair. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never messed a whole lot with custom races. I mostly just downloaded stuff to, like, improve the look of what was already in the game. Like, someone put out, like, a super, like, ripped male Khajiit mod, so I made, like, a Khajiit barbarian. Just, like, dressed him in, like, skins and, like, iron plates, and it's like, alright, let's go Conan some shit. Yeah, it was really, like, good looking, actually. I think I still have screenshots somewhere on an old hard drive. I'll dig them up and, maybe post them on Twitter or something. It's like, hey, just because we were talking about it tonight. That is the other thing that I messed around with, too. I took a ton of screenshots. Much like I do with Final Fantasy. Oh, wait, I don't want... Well, you know what? It's fine. Let's see. Cool. Alright. Gotta use that forbidden chakra. Yeah, this raid is, really very good. This one is the one that I think alludes the most to Drakengard. You'll have to forgive me because I have not played any of those games, even though I really should. And I just wasted that tornado kick. Alright, that's my order. But yeah, this is the one that, like, right now, this is the automata part where you're like, oh, you get to hack the door to the tower, so they turn you into, like, data, and you go inside the hacking realm, or whatever it is. I'm standing like 3 people's bullshit. Yep. Alright, give it a second. Alright, that should be safe. Only 8 seconds of invulnerability. Cool. Where'd he go? I don't play Dragon Guard either. The fact that FF14 raids are canon? Yeah, they're official. Like, that's a thing. Because Yoko Taro is a whiskey and despair-fueled madman. And I will love him and just about everything that he does forever. Including the just announced today, they're actually doing it. Nier Automata has a collaboration with Fall Guys. There's a 2B outfit for your Fall Guy that you can get now. Like, I looked it up. They tweeted about it in, like, August last year. They were like, oh, talking with Yoko Taro, he said that, he would really love to do a Fall Guys collaboration, like the Machine Life Form costume, or like an Emil head or something. And he was like, please, like retweeted it and was like, yes, please, let's do that. And now it's a thing that's happening. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, so I don't know if it's only 2B. They might have 9S, there might be a couple of other things. But the trailer is definitely somewhere on YouTube. And I might actually be able to pull that up. Well, I mean, not right now, but I'm totally willing to, like, sit and watch that once we get through all of this. Did I mess up? I messed up that rotation. Alright. It's fine. That's going to be in the middle. How will the Fall Guys costume connect to the series lore? That is a good-ass question. And one I do not have the answer to. And I mean, yeah, okay, I guess we'll just LB2, that's fine. I didn't see where we were at for 3. Apply that. Tornado kick. Nice. What group am I? I'm Alliance A. What did we get? Do I need on it, or do I hold out for something else? Critical hits has fit strength. I don't need that. That's not a thing I need. Are we doing the near raids? It's the weekly. I haven't done them this week, and I need to get my weekly drop. I'm not sure if I want this to be it, though. Kind of need the pin. Crap. Yeah, I do need it. Okay. We'll see. Who knows? Let's go. I will tell you for a fact, we're not gonna go do Delubrum Regane, because I did that approximately 13 times about a week and a half ago, and I never want to see that raid ever again for as long as I live. No, I'm not doing one more, because one more will be the breaking point. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Where's everyone going? Where's everyone going? This way. Sprint. Go, 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 go. Yes. You know, I'll just upload this to YouTube as a, tutorial video. Nier Automata raid. POV. Idiot monk that doesn't know the mechanics. What's so bad about it? The fact that it's just really long. Almost unbearably so. Like, there are a couple of fights that just drag for what feels like forever. Like, I think they mentioned that one of the bosses would have somewhere in the range of, like, 44 million HP. And I want to say that that boss is in that particular raid. I don't know which one it is, but it's in there. A very sad, lonely summoner. Catgirl needed help for it. I don't know. I don't know. That Catgirl might be on their own for a little bit. Ah! P-Dubs is here. Howdy, friend. Doing good. We're, having a pretty good time, I think, so far. Your mileage may vary. But yeah, I think one of the bosses is just like a bunch of other full mileage here. Excellent. Good to know. I'm very glad. Alright, who is it? Which one? Who's got the shield? It doesn't matter until the shield goes up. But yeah, one of the encounters is straight up like 4 separate mobs that you have to fight one at a time. And then you fight them all at once at the end in, it's a DPS check. So you have to kill them before, like, a timer runs out. And, it's just a rough time all around. Like, you kill one, the next one spawns, you do his mechanics, you kill him, the next one spawns, you do his mechanics. And then you encounter them again on the last boss, who is also very hard. Alright, he's got the shield, so we'll go here. And then there's a boss before that that has... Nice, I got the striking headband. Neat. The boss before that has a mechanic where your body temperature goes up or down, and you have to equalize it. And I didn't know this, but I'm really bad at getting temperatures to equalize. Like hot and cold, I don't know what that means. Oh, I need to be literally anywhere else but there. Okay. I watched it, never ran it. It's very boring and very tedious. Not him. You. Okay, yes, but the game makes me have to, like, figure that out for my character. That doesn't apply. No, actually, people don't curse you out in chat when you get the mechanics wrong. They just kind of let you, hang out and take a little nap on the floor because, they can't be bothered to waste the MP to res you for, like, the 5th or 6th time. Yeah, the healers would be like, well, you're a DPS. I have to focus on the tank. You can just hang out. Pretty much. I have, like, one of my secondaries that I play is healer, and I am not above letting DPS or the tank die if they run on ahead before anyone else is ready. And I can't eat anything because I got that piece. That's fine. Most of my gear is pretty good, with the exception of that, which, by the way, recommended gear, no? Oh, because it's... Please don't pay any attention to how awfully cluttered my inventory is. It's just don't worry about it. How does that look? I'll check it here in a second. Yeah, like, if the ninja runs in and starts attacking the boss before the tank is out of the cutscene, guess who I'm gonna let die? The ninja. Is it visor? Oh, okay. Looks neat. Take it. Yes? Okay. Standard for a good community is fairly low. Oh, man. Oh, right. I have to run. Yeah, I've played my fair share of Overwatch, and I've definitely been relegated to the role of healer and gotten yelled at for stuff that is entirely out of my control. So yeah. I mean, on a whole, the Genji way out of his comfort zone. The healer sucks. Yeah. I mean, like, every game has its fair share of people that are like that. Like, you'll get the tank who doesn't dodge out of mechanics, who doesn't use any mitigation, and then when they die, they're like, oh, why didn't you heal me through that tank buster? And it's like, because you stood in, like, 4 things and racked up a bunch of vulnerability stacks, so you were taking, you know, 200% more damage than you should be. But sure, it's my fault that you're dead. Healer adjust only applies to so many things. Ryan that charges in, dies by himself. Healer, please. But, I mean, overall, this community is pretty good. A lot of the time, if someone's, like, messing up and you gently go, hey, man, just because, you know, we want this to be easier for all of us, here's some things that you can do to make this, like, a successful run. And some people generally be like, oh, okay, like, I get it. Yeah, it's a 50-50. They either get, like, super upset or like, oh man, a girl's playing. Oh, let me be nice. here we go. Speaking of girls. Red girl. Okay. Did not stand in that. Need to get it the other side of the block. And this is another thing I will say I like about this game, is that even in, like, you know, bigger, supposed to be more difficult raids like this, they do a very good job of introducing you to mechanics one at a time before they start throwing overlapping things at you. Yeah, these are a ton of fun. The stories are amazing. Oh, alright. Monk in the middle, let's go. The story is really good. It doesn't, like, tie into Heaven's Word, or not Heaven's Word, Shadowbringers in any, like, meaningful way, but just the fact that it's here, it is almost entirely canon to Nier. And, like, the story and cutscenes and all that lead up to it and through it are top tier. They use music from Nier Automata. You go to a couple different locales, and all around, like, there's a ton of love in it. Not the biggest fan of Alliance raids in general, but I want to play this content. Yeah, it's like I know people who really don't like, you know, these raids, just like raiding in general like this, but these are very good. The mechanics that they throw out and the way the fights work is 100% Yoko Taro's style, and it really shows. Oh no. Second wind, thank you. Dev team at it again. Yeah, the dev team on this, like, I'm trying to think. There was an interview with Yoshida, and I think he said something about, like, how his development style is wildly different from the way Yoko Taro works. Yeah, and then they do this where you actually get to, like, be the little hacky bit to do a hacking. Oh, wait, I want to be other color. Yep, there we go. Yeah, you get to do the hacking minigame. It's awesome. You have to, like you play Ikaruga. Like, you match your color to the AoE that they throw out, so you don't want to get damaged. Hack the planet! Yeah, I think Yoshida was talking about how, like, you know, like, his style, he's very, like, meticulous. He's like, yeah, well, we want to make sure that, like, this is right, and this is right. And then Yoko Taro walks in, looks at it, and goes, alright, it's good, next. Like, very decisive, like, whatever. Just do it. Am I I am. Okay, I want to be here, I think? Yeah. Because she's going to make me march this way. Excellent. I didn't mess that one up. Ow, though. This... Yeah, this is good. Okay, I want to be here. Yeah, I'm fine here. I am not fine here. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay. Nope. Took damage. Okay. I want to be here? Yes. Yes, I also want to be here. Jesus. Okay. So a good amount of rating. Do you suggest players research mechanics online? Honestly, it depends. With the Alliance raids, you can definitely, you can go in blind. And everyone else can kind of, like, pick up the slack if you really don't want to be spoiled on stuff. With, like, the 8-man content, your best bet is going to be to watch a guide to see exactly how the fight goes. Because there's less people, so more is dependent on your individual role and not being dead for most of the fight. Ah, damn it! Ugh. Okay. I could use it for healer, but can't roll. Alright. So yeah, if you're doing all the big Alliance raid stuff, you can go in blind. Like, I went into this blind with a couple of friends, and it was a total blast. Just seeing everything for the first time and not knowing what I was up against, seeing the mechanics, seeing the hacking minigame for the first time, like, was awesome. But for, like, the stuff, like, if you're gonna pug it, for stuff like Eden and things like that, where it's 8 men, you need to probably look up a guide and see what you're getting yourself into, so you have a base idea of what's going to happen. That said, if you have 7 other people that you want to go with, doing the 8-man raids blind is also, like, a phenomenal way to spend, like, a Friday night. Because that is what myself and some friends did, and it was really good. We had a blast. Yo, homie, what data center are you on? Are you on Crystal, Primal? What's the other one? How? On Primal. Damn, okay. Well, you know what? Data center travel's gonna be a thing shortly anyways, so, we'll do a thing. Yeah, the sooner that feature is out, the better, because, man, I know so many people on so many other data centers, a bunch of other VTubers that I follow, that I talk to play this game, and it's like everyone's on Cactar, and I'm like, well, crap, I'm with like the degens on Balmung, and I want to play with people. Yeah, like, you better believe that when when Endwalker drops, like, I'm taking an entire week off of doing any kind of work to sit and binge that game, and I'm probably gonna try to stream a little bit of it. Because that's, at this point, that's tradition. I played Stormblood for like a week straight. Started... I could have had Stormblood finished by Wednesday, but Friday we ran into Raubon's wall, which hindered everybody's progress. And I didn't actually get to start playing Stormblood until Sunday morning when Gilgamesh crashed, and that instance server freed up for everyone to get through. So I beat Stormblood, like, I did the final battle with, the final primal battle, like, Wednesday afternoon. Yeah! Okay, so, story time, because I love telling these stories. I had intentionally, like, said, like, I'm taking a vacation starting the Friday of early access, and I'm gonna play Stormblood all week until I beat it. I'm taking a whole week to just do that with friends. And Friday morning came, I logged in, I did all of the story quests up to where you have the, a single-player instance, after talking to Raubon. And you would watch the cutscene. You'd get to see the entire cutscene leading into it, and then you would get an error that was something like, error, moving the instance server, or something along those lines. And instead of going into the single-player duty, it would just spit you back out standing in front of Raubon. You'd have to talk to him again, you'd have to watch the cutscene again, and then, you know, you'd get the error. And this happened to everybody, because that one instance server was shared by the entire data center, which was a lot of servers. So nobody could proceed. I had like one friend who managed to get through it, and I was like, he was like, yeah, like, I'm not doing anything, like, I'm waiting for everyone else to get caught up so, like, we can, like, play through it together. We were like, that's cool. But all day Friday, nobody could get it. Nobody could get past it. Like, to the point where Balmung actually suggested we form a line. Like, a theme park, amusement park style line of people just standing through through what, like, the peaks, waiting to go click on Raubon one at a time, and it still didn't work. So Friday and Saturday, like, I gave up. Like, I went, and, you know, swimming was a thing that you could do that was introduced in that expansion. So some friends and I just went to we went to Costa del Sol and hung out and, like, swam in the ocean while we waited for something to happen. And I was like, man, like, I was taking all this time off. Like, the game that I want to play isn't working right. I'm gonna have to, like, go back to work on Monday and, like, cancel my vacation. And then, Sunday morning, like, my messenger, like, exploded with everyone screaming at me, get up, wake up, log in, Gilgamesh server crashed, Balmung is open, you can get through Raubon's wall, go. Correct, yeah, you could not go, there was no swimming anywhere in the game until Stormblood dropped, because swimming was a mechanic they added in that expansion pack. Take a little bit of a sippy, because... Long story. But yeah, I logged in. It was like 5 in the morning when this happened. Like, Gilgamesh server just died. And all of the people that were connected trying to get into that instance server suddenly stopped. And then everyone else on the data center could get through. And she's going to throw a building at me, so I gotta move. This way. No, I don't think there's any risk of anyone losing their data. I think it was just the world server crashed. So, like, everybody just got disconnected and booted out. So there weren't people, you know, hammering the instance server trying to get into it. Like, I logged in, I skipped that cutscene, like, mashed the escape button. Did my best to rush through it. And then there was another single-player instance, like 2 quests after that, and I straight up skipped the cutscene on that. I was like, I'm not dealing with this, I'll go back and watch the cutscene later, and then I made it through the rest of the expansion with little to no trouble. But yeah, it's not like, you know, it wasn't like the character server or anything. It was just the world server just up and, like, died and kicked over, and disconnected everyone. It is, but now the data centers are smaller. Because I think before it was only, like, 2. Like, it was, Primal and, Ether, and, that was it. And now we have the third one, Crystal, which, let them just kind of move the servers apart. There's less servers on each one, so that hasn't been an issue since they did that. And I think that's specifically why they introduced the new data centers, because they looked at the Stormblood launch and they were like, that was really bad. Let's not do that again. Yeah, like they saw that mistake and they're like, okay, let's fix this. The data center split caused its own set of issues, mostly with people who have, like, raiding groups and friend groups and whatever, given the servers that were... You know, because cross-server content was still a thing, and some servers were getting split. But, yeah, it's better now. It's much better. What kind of issues will come from data center travel? Honestly, that's one of the ones they said that they're trying to avoid, and why it's not quite ready yet is, you know, they want to be sure that, you know, when you move your character from one data center to another, you know, actively like you're going to do, they don't want to, like, risk any, like, data loss or character loss or anything like that. So they want to make sure that it's working 100% before they release that and let that be a thing. Is this our Dragoon? This is our Dragoon using the LB3. Okay. I mean, I guess at 34%'s fine. Heaven forbid we need the healer, LB. And LB is DPS once. What do you play again? You do Red Mage, right? Okay, yeah. That... And I say this with all the love in my heart. Makes sense. Because it's a caster LB, so it does... it does do less damage than the single target. Oh, I'm dead. Melee DPS LB, but also because the red mage LB is 100%. Nobody gets to see AoE circles while it's going off. It's level 3 blind. Like, there's a video somewhere on Twitter of an alliance raid like this, and all 3 alliances have red mages who LB at the same time, and it's like staring into the sun. Yeah, and I mean, most content right now doesn't. It's very much like an optional thing that you can do at the end, just kind of like speed stuff up. You know, take an extra like 3-4% off the boss to make it, make a fight go, you know, like that, you know, couple seconds quicker. Okay, well, I can't roll on any of this. I can, however, roll on Modern Aesthetics, scanning for style, battle ready bubs. Roll on the 9S Automaton and the musics, because why not? Someone is probably going to roll higher than me on all of this, but let's see. And we'll commend Piotr. I was doing it was literally the tank telling me to LB the second something happened. Yeah, occasionally you'll get tanks that will call out for limit break. You know, if they want it at a certain point. Usually, and the friend group that I play with, you know, will vary, but we typically hold it for 10% on the limit break. We don't go anywhere before that. Unless it's one of those fights where, like, you know that there's a mechanic that happens that rapidly increases the LB3 meter, and you need to use it as soon as it's up. Damn it. Okay. I rolled a 91. And somebody rolled... Are you kidding me? A 92. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That's okay. Ugh. A fight that had 2 bosses that could only be hit for a short window. Gosh, what? Pre-Shadowbringers, 2 bosses. Man, maybe one of the Stormblood ones? What is that? The, those are raids. Trials. Dungeon. Swallow's Compass, maybe. I know the last boss splits into 2 on that one, and will continue to split and, like, you know, half his pool of HP. And those will sometimes stand close together. And you can caster LB them to get them down a little bit faster. But yeah, I couldn't give you a specific one that, like, where they can only be hit for a certain amount of time. Just so that there'd be like 2 bosses for that one. need that. Let me look at my stuff here. I like it. It looks neat. Doesn't die very well, at least in a way that I can see. So I think what I want to do... I want to keep my colors kind of... There's a palette! I'm specific with my character. There's a palette that I like to use. A range of colors. It might be familiar, I don't know. You might notice it. But I want my yellow hair ribbon back. So let's go back to the inn. Was it my idealized? Yes, it was my idealized. Apply. Excellent. Yeah, isn't it? Like, you look at someone else's HUD and you're like, wait, how do you play this? And then, you know, you realize that someone will sit down at yours and be like, yo, how do you play this? Okay. Well, again, either run that again, or clear selection. Dungeons. I can do Paglefan? Can I heal that yet? That's 490. Not even close. Okay. Let's do that. So I want some of the gear out of there. There's some healing gear that I really want to try to get to bump up my heals. Actually, wait. Professor, have you finished Shadowbringers yet? Are you current, or are you still kind of trucking through that? Okay. We'll do the near raid again. Because that's also Tomestones of Pageantry, which I want to get. Let me go to... Let's go to home. As much as I love Kugane. Yeah, but I don't want to be that guy. And, like, I'm one of those people that, like, I love for other people to have, like, a really good, like, first experience with stuff. Like, it makes me happy watching someone else, like, go through something for the first time, being like, holy shit, no way! Ah, that's so cool! So, I won't be that dude. I need 2 to get Reveling Kamui 5, Blissful Kamui. Legendary. Okay. It's 50 for the rest of these two. Okay. I think we're going to go for the Legendary Kamui Fife. So 2 more runs of something. Let's see if we can't get the hair. I don't know if I will ever use it, but I'm either going to get the 2B hair, or I'm going to get the minion out of it. One way or another, I'm getting something special. Just hoping I don't get any messages from the FC. Yo, what are you doing hanging out in the sin bin? Like, I got business here, dude. Don't come at me. I could also probably do some of the stuff that I need to do to get... because unlike most other servers, where Limsa Lominsa is where people go to hang out, Balmung is 100% the place where people go for RP, and especially ERP. I mean, case in point, like, not everyone is rendering, but there are a ton of people hanging out. And the quicksand is the place to go if you want to have a good time one way or another. Like, this place is constantly packed with people. Yeah, like, not everyone can load in. There's that many people here. And that is not the way I want to go. Let's run over tables, it's fine. Yeah, Balmung has its fair share. You know, you walk around Ul'dah far enough and you hit up some, you know, some of the back alleys, you will find people sitting in a corner without their clothes on, with RP tags up, whispering back and forth. If I just posted up on it, maybe? Cannot confirm, as it's never happened to me, but apparently the bench outside the quicksand is just the place to hang out. Like, if you're down bad, sit on that bench and somebody will talk to you eventually. I don't know if I feel that sort of thing in game TBH. Honestly, I don't mind it because it's not like always like super out there, and it's never like 100% apparent that that's what people are doing unless they really want to make it apparent. Most RP, I think, happens in tells or in party chat or whatever you wanna have there. And it's not something that, like, you know, you have to seek it out. You have to, like, actively go look for it. It's never just gonna be, like, immediately in your face. You know, every once in a while you'll be out in the world, you'll see, like, two people standing on, like, a cliff somewhere having a dramatic conversation, but you can just waltz by them, they won't care, they won't say nothing to you. Sorry, I made a gin and juice before I started streaming that I have just decided to put away. Oh, I mean, you'll find it in just about every MMO. It doesn't matter if you're playing World of Warcraft, if you're redeeming Take a Sippy 2 times. Where's my water? Alright. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. It's probably a good idea. Oh, I want Fist of Fire up. Thank you. But yeah, like, you'll find it in World of Warcraft, you'll find it in... Dude, I'm pretty sure even in, like, Star Wars The Old Republic, you'll find ERP. Like... The horny is boundless. know, try as you might. If you want to find it, you can find it. RP and tabletops. Yeah, it's like I've never done it with my main, like Annabelle. I just have like a bunch of just fun headcanons for, and you know, if someone asks, I'll be like, yeah, like, you know, she's the last, you know, successor student of you know, little known martial arts school, and you know, all these other, you know, little things. But like I made an alt character specifically to roleplay. She's a Lalafell sky pirate and like 3 feet of compressed bastard. As I affectionately describe her. And it's fun. Like, I've done little things here and there. Like, some friends of mine got married in-game, and they had a little reception afterwards, so I took my character there. That was fun. You know, you don't have to get super serious with it like some people. Some people go all in. They're like, yo, we want to do, like, really crazy, like, super dramatic plot lines and stories and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I just want to, like, hunt treasure and, be drunk. And people will find ways to work you in. Like, I was for a while in, like I said, an FC that, you know, was a, had like a bar that was like a front for a bunch of like black market illicit activities, and there were a couple of events where they would like, yeah, we're gonna do like this big storyline. I'm like, okay, cool, well, like I'm kind of like half in, half out, so as far as I'm concerned, my character is here for shiny stuff. If shiny stuff isn't involved, I don't care. Euphoria is just a cat witch who is deeply in love with Amaric, and that's perfectly valid. Because everybody's in love with Amaric. Or, Captain America. God. I love those videos. Mad because small, jealous of tall. Baby saves the town from leather daddies. I'm probably doing the wrong rotation, but who cares? It's not Savage content. So that's 2, and then that's 3, so... Get in the middle. And then get out of the middle. Let's not get stood on by people with AoE circles. Honestly, me either. I have done, I've done extremes. I have a couple of the extreme mounts. And I've only done like 1 or 2 of them when they were current. Like, I did Lakshmi Extreme when it was, like, still, like, viable, very difficult content. And while it is hard, but when you make that little bit of progress and you're like, okay, you know, we know that this is, you know, where we have to, like, dodge this or step out of this. And you get that extra, like, couple percent towards beating and rage. It feels pretty good. And then when you finally get there, it's even better. And then when you get the mount, yes, totally worth it. And the ARR extremes are still fun. I know it was a while ago, but my friends and I had talked about doing a night where we all, you know, didn't do, like, naked runs, because you can't, but, you know, took some time or went back and just re-equipped all of our, like, level 50 ARR gear, and did the extreme content like it was supposed to be done back in the day, without, like, having crazy, overly synced item levels, and being able to skip mechanics and stuff like that, because damage output is so wildly out there now. I mean, man, offer is open. Like, if there's something keeping you on Cactar or on your data center, by all means, like, hang out, and when data center travel is open, like, we'll do a thing. Otherwise, I mean, if you want people to play with, like, my FC is always looking for new people. Like, we're just a chill group of people. Recruitment is always open. If you just need somewhere to hang and get the buffs, like, you're more than welcome. Like, I will throw that invite out. Boop. Switching bosses. I've never actually looked at these guys. They are ugly. Yes? Yes. Okay. I should be charging chakras. Let's see, but it's mostly dead. And that's the worst. That's honestly what prompted me to move to Balmung, is, I was in an FC on Brynhilder. The friends who had convinced me to start playing 14 had taken, like, super extended hiatus. Like, there was a new content patch out, and they hadn't come back for it. And I was like, alright, well, like, you guys aren't on, and, like, nobody's on in the FC. You know, I see one person, like, maybe every couple of days. And I had friends who were like, come to Balmung, we've got an FC, we're active, we do stuff. And I was like, you know what, alright, let's do it. They had, you know, the gil limit, so I went and I had to spend a ton of gil on the market board. I bought myself a fancy sword for my Dark Knight, and the Garuda minion to get myself down to 1 million gil, and then I hop servers. Person in the SU with is my old boss. Okay, that's perfectly fair. Like, if you don't, you know, if you'd feel bad leaving them, you know, in a dying FC, like, I won't shame you for that. Like, by all means, hang out, and when data center travel is a thing, we'll party up and we'll get down on some raids. Wait. Yes? Yeah, okay. Idiot monk learns mechanics all over again. Neat. But yeah, like if you need, you know, someone for content, whether you need healer, tank, DPS, whatever, as long as it's not like Aurum Vale or something, I'm down to clown. Let's we'll go. We'll do thing. Yeah, Aurum Vale's the line. I did my time. I've done my time in that awful dungeon. Even if it's not as bad anymore, the trauma is there. This. Oh, alright. We'll throw out a mantra. Couldn't hurt. He's doing a healer crash course in Aurum before. Oh, oof. Yeah, the worst is giving a tanking crash course in Aurum Vale. Ugh. Like, alright, rule number 1, don't stand in the yellow stuff. What did they do? Stand in the yellow stuff. Ow, 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 ow. Destructo discs. Like, I'm obviously not the most efficient monk. Like, I'm messing up my rotation here with my Brotherhood and my Riddle of Fire. Supposed to get one tornado kick with those buffs up, one off, and then it comes back. Still fairly new at that time, was trying Dark Knight. Ended up in Aurum Vale from the roulette with a very inexperienced Scholar. Oh no. That's rough too, because Scholar and Summoner have had a rough time fairly recently, if I'm remembering correctly. See, and that's a perfect example of like this community like working well together and being like, hey, like I see that like, you know, you play this class and like there's some things that I'm seeing you not do that if you do it will be a ton of help to parties in the future. And it's good that they were able to take that advice and you know, you guys had a successful run. That's really good. Yeah, it's always neat when you like tell somebody like, hey, like I play the class that you are playing, and if you do this, this, and this, you get this really awesome thing that happens. And then when you watch them do it, and you're like, yes! It feels good, man. Oh, are we going... Is it this way? Oh! Okay, it is. Weird. I've never run this direction. Usually it's run left. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is, like, you gotta be, like, you know, be nice about it. Be like, hey... And you can even ask and be like, hey, do you mind if, like, I give you some constructive feedback because we're really struggling? Don't just be like, yo, healer, you need to not suck and use your Cure 3. Like, that doesn't help anybody. And I'm dead. I stood in the stuff. Oh no, don't stand there. Don't stand there either, oh no! Alright. Choo! Wonder if I should just... Nah. Yeah, and I feel like that's always rule number one, you know? Rule number one, don't be a dick. Yeah, man. You know, like, just be chill. Just be chill to everybody. People doing most content seem to understand the don't be a dick rule. Yeah, exactly. It costs $0 to be, like, a decent person. Unfortunately, it also costs $0 to be a dick, but... You know, that's neither here nor there. I don't know. That Jin do be hitting. Because after the day I've had, that gin and juice was mostly gin. Running. Don't stand on that. No. Most positive experience I've had was Blue Mage stuff. Yeah, Blue Mage content's a ton of fun. You know, it's not like super serial. It's just, it's fun, it's silly, like, content. It's like, oh man, go get hit by stuff and then learn it, you know? Yeah, see, and that's what I mean. Like, if someone is struggling with a mechanic, or, you know, they're dying a lot, and especially if they've got the sprout icon over their head, like, take a second and be like, hey, I don't know, you look like you got the sprout over your head, you're kind of new, probably. Like, let me take you by the hand and show you this thing. And I ignored that mechanic entirely. That's fine. Yeah, Blue Mage runs are always a blast. Like, I don't know, did they... I think they nerfed it, but I think you used to be able to, like 7 Blue Mages and, like, a Red Mage could run into, like, a trial or something. All the Blue Mages could self-destruct, and the Red Mage just res everybody. And you'd clear shit in, like, 30 seconds. It was crazy. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but, you know, and I did that wrong again. Yeah, okay, they did nerf self-destruct. Monster High Rise, do a ton of low-rank quests, never once get pissed. Yeah, exactly. And I would assume that, like, you're doing the low-rank stuff to help, you know, the low-rank people who might be having a hard time. Yeah, okay, yep. They definitely then, put the kibosh on that real quick. They were like, oh man, people are going in and clearing, like, EX, EX content in, like, 30 seconds. We need to fix that, like, stat. Alright, let's... Oh. To help others. Yeah, and that's its own reward too, because, you know, like, you don't get anything out of it, but I guarantee you the person that you helped will go on and tell their friends, like, yo, I was playing Monster Hunter this weekend and I was having a really hard time fighting fucking Rathalos, and this higher rank hunter came in and absolutely, like, helped me demolish him, and I got new armor, and it was really cool. So, like, somebody out there somewhere is telling a story about how you're, like, the coolest dude for helping them do some stuff that was completely trivial for you, you know? Wait, what direction am I going? I'm going this way. Sometimes just doing things with a passing stranger is oddly satisfying. Yeah! Even just, like, stopping to, like, compliment someone's glamour and being like, yo... Like, I've seen a couple characters that have been, like... that look like they were really well thought out. They've got really good hair, their highlights are on point, good makeup, and, like, their clothes are dyed well, they've got a good outfit. You know, it's cool just to be like, yeah, like, hey, your character looks really cute. Like, you did a very good job with them. And sometimes, like, that's all it takes. Oh, heck. Ow, okay. I guess I want to be here. My glamour. That means you need to step up your fashion game. Got to get you to level 80. We got to get you some amazing looking gear that you can dye. And then you can look, you know, absolutely sick nasty. Yeah, there's really no such thing as a bad glamour, like, because every outfit is what you want for your character, and just about everyone looks good. I mean, even the guy who rolls up to, you know, the raid in a Speedo and a frog head, like, that's a good glamour. Because that's what he wants his character to look like. Man, let me tell you, well, it doesn't come with the bonuses, but I was really happy to get Squall's Gunblade for Gunbreaker, because like the really early ones, I'm not a fan of. You gotta go for like all the later stuff and stuff out of dungeons to get the really good looking weapons for Gunbreaker. Whereas in Eden, 90s, realness, yes. Cute black slacks. I don't know, are you still wearing the big poofy Jamiroquai hat, or did you get the little, itty-bitty, like, goth hat that, like, sits off to the side? Yeah, there's one that... there's one Gunblade, I think... I don't know if it drops from a dungeon, but it's like a level 72, 73 one that I really like the look of. And I equipped it for my, my Bunbreaker. Okay, yeah, I figured the Jamiroquai hat. Oh. Get in the middle, and then get out. Don't get lasers pointed at me, I think. I hope. Yes, okay. Yeah, I think I just, you know, all the time I spent playing Final Fantasy VIII, Gunblades with, like, the really thin, thin blades look very weird to me. They need to be very, like, wide, larger blades, more akin to, like Squall's Gunblade is. So, I'm not a fan of some of the earlier ones, but the later ones that have the larger blades, I definitely, vibe with those. Okay. That the Neo-Ish Guardian. Ooh, let's not hit the mic. Dyed the Neo-Ish Guardian stuff plum, and it is so fucking cute. Yeah, I've liked a lot of the Neo-Ish Guardian stuff for Caster. It was really good looking. It didn't quite fit my character's aesthetic, unfortunately, for the striking stuff. But, the Crystarium... no, not the Crystarium. The Exarchic stuff was really good, for striking, even if it was a little more samurai than monk. And I'm going to be sore about that for the rest of forever. Stand with the group. I'm very particular with my color schemes, as far as dyes go. I tend to stick to the chess piece. Ow, ow. Ow is not a color. Chess piece is usually dark green, general purpose dye. Leggings are generally jet black, and then everything else I can kind of play with. Depending on what else I'm equipping. See, and that's a good color palette. I don't know a ton about color theory, but red, blue, and orange together, I think, work pretty well, depending on... It depends on the gear piece, too, I think. Reds I mostly stick to for Red Mage, though. See, my Red Mage, when it first dropped, I was like, know what? Screw it. Green Mage. And I made all of my gear, like, super duper green. And it worked, for the most part. This game's fashion is incredibly versatile. The Daystar gear dyed mostly blue with the gloves, and I think pants orange. See, I only remember what the Daystar gear looks like on female characters. It looks like that, or is that the Evenstar? No, the Evenstar's healer? Whichever one has the frilly dress. Yeah, like a jester, like, style outfit. Okay. Bam. Yeah, I think my other thing, too, is that, if I'm... Maybe it's just me, but if I'm playing a class, I want it to be very apparent, just from, like, the looks, what class it is that I'm currently playing. So, like, if you look at my character, like, it's very apparent, oh, they're a Dark Knight, or, oh, they're a monk, or, oh, they're a summoner. You know, I like very specific, like, looks that are easily identifiable, would be the way I want to put it. Yeah, definitely. That was the wrong button. Stand here. To identify the job as why Red Mages. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's perfectly valid in every aspect. Like, you know, like my machinist, you know, wears what is it, like that Sky Pirate top, and has the goggles, and is, like, very, you know, very lightly clothed. You know, you can take one look and be like, yep, that person looks like they should be carrying a gun. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my rotation again. Here we go. Just fuck up my windows, it's fine. Down and look for Gunbreaker other than just Squall's outfit. One that isn't just that eventually. Ah, Smittens! What's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. That's not a name I recognize, so I will introduce myself. I am the most powerful wizard of all time, Ryusei Shining Heart, and we are doing some Final Fantasy XIV raiding. I'm trying to get the trying to get the 2B hairstyle out of this godforsaken mess. Let's stand here. But I feel that, Professor Hicario. Like, it's Gunbreaker, to me, I've always felt like, I don't know, they shouldn't wear heavy armor. Like, I know that they're a tank, but Gunbreaker just screams, like, coats and, like, light and medium gear to me. So, like, all the tanking gear, doesn't apply. Like, plate armor, all that should just be off the table. I really like the look of the Rebel coat. I don't know if you've seen that on the market boards anywhere, but I like that a lot for Gunbreaker. Yeah, like a lot of like leather jackets and you know, even like sleeveless gear would be good for that, I think. That feels very Gunbreaker-y. Alright, mixing mechanics, let's go! Wait. Black. I've been lurking, I probably still will be. My Twitch has been struggling to load tonight for some reason. Well, I know there was an outage. Well, that was Tuesday where we had like a big like worldwide internet outage and a bunch of sites went down. And I think there were some troubles last night as well, where people who weren't already streaming couldn't start their streams, and people that were streaming, if they stopped, wouldn't be able to restart. So I don't know, maybe Twitch is just having a really rough time recently. Something's up. But thank you for coming through. I appreciate everyone who comes through my little corner of this site. Oh, the ranged DPS gear. Yeah, actually. I think my Bunbreaker's wearing the, there's a universal chest that can be worn, the, Sky Pirate chest of aiming. That fits really well with Gunbreaker, I think. Be a bit more chatty when my Twitch is more cooperative. You know what? Like, lurking is totally fine. I do it all the time. I will visit friends' streams while I'm at work and just kind of hang out, put them on in the background, and pop in, you know, to say something when I can. Chatters are valid, lurkers are valid, everyone's totally cool. I can't roll on any of this as much as I wanna. Alright. Battle ready, Bobs, go! Piss! Ah! Damn it! Alright. 71. 30. Need. And go for the cards, too. Why not? Pokemon Czar, thank you for the posture check. I'm actually keeping pretty well tonight, but I do need a good stretch. Oh. Let me give someone a commend, too. I'll give it to Majika. I like that name. Let me stand for a second. Oh, man. Oh. Uh-oh, someone's not rolling. Unclench, we have someone DCing. Oh no, okay. Looks like Alliance B has somebody who is in the middle of disconnecting, so we're just gonna have to wait for rolls to finish, I suppose. I was logging in to take a pic of the Glamour I mentioned and realized my total days subbed is 420. Blaze it. Yo, we got the Lollipop Guild over here? They're all dressed alike, too. Yeah, look at these guys. And then there's this asshole. These guys they're all adorable with their little matching outfits. I think that's all Sky Pirate stuff too. Like that's like Sky Pirate of striking. This is probably, yeah. That's also the striking chess piece. Cats. And then this guy. I eat tank busters like you for breakfast. Was that gratuity? Yes. Woo! Yep, they're still DCing. Looking at a full timer rundown. Here we go. Scholar. Yep. If you could trade in raids, I would do it. I would give snacks. Yeah, I bought that emote too. What'd I get? Oh. Alright, cool. Do a little bouncy bounce. Alright. What do we get? Morning. I don't know what that one is. You have already added the song to your orchestrion list. Huh. I wish it would tell me whether something was, like, in my list already before I decided to roll on it. Someone else could have used this. I can't keep track of that stuff. Let's go home. Give it to me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't hear anywhere. We'll send this to Euphoria Everglow. But. Go. There you go. That'll be in your mailbox next time you log in. What even is that song? I don't even remember. Ambient Raids 2. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Okay. You know what? I haven't shown off my house. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it, because I'm very proud of it. For how small it is, and what I did to have to get it. So, this is my weeb corner. This is where I put all of my event posters that I've acquired throughout the years. And there's a couple more hanging out. Welcome back! Showing off my house. Got all of my arts and like posters and stuff that they've put out. Like, I've got all that hanging up on the walls. I've got all of my figures that I've collected on my my shelf here, including my G Warrior and my Skahawk. And then I got bed. Over here is the shower. It works. And then here's my little, like, breakfasty nook. Complete with onigiri, green tea, cookies, and sake. And you can straight up just have a nice little sit. And then, of course, work desk. Flowers a certain somebody sent me. My little vases, from doing maps. And then downstairs is the full-on dojo of the Shining Fist School of Martial Arts. With 2 mannequins with outfits that my character has worn through ARR and Heavensward, and then Stormblood. So, yeah, I roll hard with the monk theme. Yeah, housing in this game is awesome. If you can get a house depending on the server that you're in. Yeah, it's like literal character arcs. Like, I've tried to have like a different outfit for each expansion. And, you know, when I eventually end up getting into Endwalker and being able to stop wearing the gear, there will be another mannequin down here wearing, where is it? Probably this outfit will be the one that I go with for the end of Shadowbringers. And, you know, FC rooms are still really nice, too. Like, my Sky Pirate has one that is just a treasure hoard. It's nothing but gold coins and treasure chests and gold bars and jewels and expensive things just strewn about the floor because that's where she keeps her stuff. Isgard, the best thing to do is to start gathering and crafting. It's the best way, and doing maps. Because maps get you the good stuff that you can put up on the market board to sell for high prices. In fact, while I'm thinking about it... Come here. There's something I acquired that is worth money. What is it? You! Yes! Okay. So that's one. I will sell that for... I'm not gonna be that jerk. We'll do 350 for the one. Why not? I'm terrible at playing the market board, but someone will buy it eventually. Calf leather is also very good. That's 175. We'll run that. That's fine. Selling stuff. I'll worry about the rest of this later, but that's the stuff that'll give me some good cash. I don't think Lost in Raids are big battles. It's very easy to lose yourself and not be able to see what's going on. I mean, it's a good thing the game lets you turn off, like, battle effects and stuff to make it easier to see. I typically just turn off everyone else's and leave mine on. Let's see. Just giving away the location of my house. No big deal. I got beachfront property. It's very nice. Okay. Got a picture of that Glamour. Awesome. I don't know if you can post it up, or if you want to send it to me on Discord. I will put it up on stream with your permission, Professor. Yeah, by all means, throw it up somewhere. If you want me to put it on stream, I can. Or if you just want to send it to me so I can see it, that's cool. Show off your glim glam. Idle pose for a second. So I just took a picture of my TV with my phone the lazy way. Fair enough. Yeah, if you're playing on PS4, it is a ton of work to get really good screenshots off of the system. A friend of mine was playing PS4 and actually had to go into G-Pose, do all the setup, take the screenshot on PS4, and then send it to me. I was like, dude, just message it to me, whatever. He'd message it to me, and then he would go into the app on his phone and download them from the PlayStation Messenger to his phone so he could put them up on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr. Yo, what top is that? Oh my goodness. That looks... I can't not show this off. Like, you did a really good job here. Like, full on. Like, your character looks good. The glam looks good. Hang on. Where did that go? Where did I save that? Here it is. It's upside down for some reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fix this. Ryusei fix. Oh, whoop. There we go. Reversed, but look at this boy. Look at this good lizard. Okay. So that is the Daystar armor. I love, like, all of this. Like, the gold accents really work well with the blue and the orange. The red here, and especially the red on the face paint, really, like, makes this, like, pop off. Like, this is super, super well done. I love this. 10 out of 10 Lizard King. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, well done. Excellent. I approve. Feels like the kitty from us. Oh, wow, I don't remember his name. I just remember that he's a Ronso, and the minute I could get him out of my party, I did. Kimari! Yes! Thank you! It's like, what is his name? I don't know. I didn't use Kimari very often. Okay. Got 40 tomes. Okay, I need to do one more of these to get enough tomestones to get the mount that I want. So, which one is going to be less bullshit? Which one do I need? I still need stuff from the copied factory. Let's do the copied factory. That was quick. Why am I going to Pagelthan? Oh no. Oops. I'm just gonna be that guy. Oh god. Sorry. Forgot to deselect Pagelthan. I'm a bad person. Okay. Yup. Unable to undertake any new tasks this time. Yup. That's fine. This is okay. That's cool. It's a little bit about past that time anyways, and I can probably just go get that on my own tomorrow, or what? No, I have stuff to do tomorrow. I'll do it this weekend. I'll post my Titus Christmas sweater in Lenny's server. Yes. Please tell me it's Titus laughing, because that's perfect. I will find a place to sit that isn't my little Zen garden. Here we go. It's him going, ho ho, perfect. Alright. Well, it is definitely about that time, as I usually do for 2 hours. I got all kinds of stuff happening tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll bring desktop audio down while I hunt down somebody to send you guys to. And thank you guys for coming out. I'm always appreciative of anybody who comes in and hangs or even lurks for a little bit. You guys are the best. You guys are why I do this. You know, it's a lot of fun. Who are we going to? Let's see. Oh, Lucy is doing a thing. I need to subscribe to her channel so I stop getting ads every time I try to go watch. Um, any day now. Yeah, I love talking about this game with people. It's just, it's such a good game. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, Lucy's only been streaming for about, wow, like 10 minutes. Like, so I'm gonna send y'all to Lucy Bubs. Um, button. Who's got the button? Lucy Bubs. Yes. She is playing Subnautica. Um, so go ahead and we'll send you to her. Um, Thank you again, guys, so much for coming out. As always, much love to you guys. Please take care of yourselves, hydrate, remember to eat, take your meds, all that good stuff. And y'all have a good night. And I will see you Sunday at 7:30. We're gonna hang and chat and watch a bunch of dumb Toku videos, and I'm gonna put together a playlist this time so I don't have to rely on Linium to come in and save me with a bunch of commercials. Oh, he's totally invited. But I'm gonna send you guys over. You guys have a good night. Please tell Lucy Bubs it's a Wizard Raid, and I'll catch you then.